One is connecting with the right heroes to make plays with my ulti. If you follow this formula, your game will be very simple. Just ask yourself, who can I connect with on my team to get easy kills with? This is honestly just a general support tip. Like the most straightforward example is if I was playing AA, I just need to connect with any stun in the game and then most heroes die. A good example though is if I had like a Beastmaster 3, I would go connect with him every time he has Roar and I have Blast, and it's just a guaranteed kill. This game, it's harder because it's not as straightforward. It's actually a pretty terrible Veno game because Puck can just orb away from me, and Slark and Tide both have Dispel for all my stuff, but there is a solution. My ult is actually good against Tide because it's not dispellable. So if me and Willow smoke Storm bottom, we will probably have enough damage to kill this Tide. So that's what we do, because Tide is really the only meaningful play that we can make. If we tried to do this on Puck or Slark, it would be a lot harder. We probably would not get the kill. The second thing that I do that you probably don't is farm the right items. This is what makes Veno pretty hard, in my opinion, conceptually, because what most Venos do is they just farm useless items and then they just feed all the golden XP they got back to the enemy by dying. This is a huge part of his identity, right? Is that he can farm fast because of Plague Wards. I go Urn first this game just because of the innate. I don't upgrade it to Vessel because it's a pretty bad Vessel game. And then I go Orchid first item because it is a very good Orchid game. It's good against Puck and Slark because if they're silenced, they go from being the most slippery heroes in the game to some of the squishiest. In this game, just having an Orchid honestly doubles my power level as a hero. And I go Orchid even though I already see my Storm building Orchid. Double Orchid is really good because you just cast it on them after they use a Dispel. Like this Puck just got absolutely fried because of me. He thinks he's safe. Nope. Second Orchid. And the reason why itemizing on Veno is hard is because you can pretty much get any item. Usually I prioritize save and my life. So my typical build is something like Glimmer, Force, Ghost Scepter. Auras are good on Veno. Solar Crest is really good. Drums or Drum Boots are good on Veno. Vessel can be absolutely nasty. Orchid, obviously. Guardian Greaves, although I really dislike that item in this patch. Playing Veno is going to teach you a lot about itemization. Also, side note, guys, Poison Sting, if it's level 4, does 400 damage after just one application of it, which I did not know until I started playing Veno, and that is just absolutely insane. It's so much damage. While I'm off track, I'll throw a little bonus tip in here too. Spam your Plague Wards on cooldown in the mid game. Sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people don't do it. And the third tip, I kind of alluded to this before, is to not die. Look at my KD, guys, okay? And this goes for any support, but Veno in particular, because you're going to be high net worth because you're farming, so your deaths matter a lot. Deaths matter a lot on support in general, but they matter even more on Veno. Just really mind your positioning. Something that I tell my support coaching students is pretend like you're playing the fight on 200 HP. That's how far back you should be positioned because you just die so quickly to cores in the mid and late game. And I'm also itemizing not to die. When you have this like Force Staff, Glimmer Cape, Ghost Scepter, you're just super hard to kill. And I remember there was a play in another Veno game where I got caught out mid by a smoke gank late game, and it took them like 10 seconds to kill me because of Glimmer Cape, Ghost Scepter, Force Staff. And my team was able to get there and just wipe them because they dove so out of position for me, because they really wanted to kill me. And this is honestly a psychological thing too. There's a good example of it here. When you have good positioning, eventually the enemy cores will get really frustrated because they're used to just slaying the enemy supports like 10 times. They get upset and then they just run it down and try to kill you. Like here, they're so out of position and it's just easy kills for my team. And again, this tip sounds simple. It's just to not die as much, but every support game, people be dropping 10 to 15 deaths, and that's normal. Guys, it is not normal. Please, let's stop normalizing supports feeding. It is not okay. Being support is not an excuse to feed. If you learned something from this video, don't forget to show some love on it, like, comment, and or subscribe. It really means a lot to me, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, I'm going to be doing a stream where I guess viewers' ranks by interviewing them. And then also after I guess their rank, giving them some tips. This is going to happen this Thursday evening at 6 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. I'll put a link for it. I scheduled the stream on YouTube in the description. If you want to be interviewed, get there on time. It's just going to be first come, first serve. And I did a stream like this before and people loved it. So I'm excited to run it back. Hope to see you there.